contest here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Dudley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get. I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fitz. Oh, smashing header! Barnes. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Willock. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Gakpo. And it's Salah. Salah. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Guimaraes. Botman shifted upfield. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon proves just... Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Joelinton. Hall. Barnes. No foul, says the referee. And the counter is on. Trippier. Fitz. Kerkez. Konate. McAllister. Gakpo, and here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. And that has been cleared. Hall moved on forwards. Well, they could break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's well seen too. Hall. Botman. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock chasing after it. This physical challenge.
Willock really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Isak. Oh, easy pickings there. Chow. Botman. Barnes. Here's Willock. Linton. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Linton clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Frimpel. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Konate. McAllister forwards and with intent. Chow. Trippier. And it's played forward. Now it's Willock. Gakpo do have a chance to counter here. Kirkes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Barnes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. Oh, this is a great... He's having a shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. McAllister. Vince. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Isak! Gakpo. Isak. Gakpo. McAllister. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Gravenberg. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Van Dijk. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Takes the shot! And he's there to get it away. Wirtz concedes a free kick for that. Ball by the goalkeeper. Gravenberg. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. And here's Isak. And it's Kirkes. Oh, that's neat.
Really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Linton. calmly anticipates. Well read, nice interception. Trippier. And it's Willock. Frimpong. Willock. Hall. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6'20" to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Now it's Isak. And it's Kirkes. Now it's Gakpo. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Trippier. Gordon. Perfectly measured that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a draw affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Willock. And he'll shoot here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Goes for a shot. Decent hit and on target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gravenberg with the clearance. Kirkes. Gravenberg, nicely aimed pass. Isak. Willock. Gordon. He is through here. And that's and the shot! And here's Ball, and one more try! Defending of the desperate variety. Hall. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Joelinton. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gordon! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Xiao. Trippier. Gordon. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Vitz. McAllister. And it's Vitz. Gakpo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Willock. Well, that is not the Nice ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Konate, aim forwards. Gravenberg. Konate, gently done. And it's Willock. Trippier. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance here to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Konate. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball that. Linton. Kerkesh cuts it out. Gakpo. Gakpo takes a look up. Oh, such a clever touch. Looks up. Up he goes! That was no routine save.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a little off target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Konate. Gakpo. Moved on forwards. Linton. Forwards and with intent. Barnes. Now it's Willock. Konate gets rid without sophistication. Changes him with that pass. He can run onto that. Here's a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Botman. Chow. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Willock. It's a delicate pass. Lovely bit of skill. Barnes, laid out to the left flank. Barnes. Linton. Here's Willock. Here's Willock. Barnes played with finesse. And here's Trippier. Hits one through. Barnes. Oh, cracking ball. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Gakpo aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. We expected better, and so did he. McAllister. Konate. Gravenberg. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Oh, just skips past his man. Salah. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McAllister goes short. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Isak, and the shot! Chow is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Willock is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
And it's Kirkes. Trippier. Willock looking for a runner. Konate. Gakpo. And it's Vitz. Mohamed Salah spread out to the left. And a play for a throw. Really well manoeuvred. Frimpong. Gravenberg. McAllister. Chow gets it away. Van Dijk shifted upfield. They can counter here. And that is out of play. Gordon. Kirkes gets across to intercept that. Konate. Gently done. Gravenberg. Up towards the front line. Moved on forwards. And here's Gordon. Gakpo. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Barnes. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Konate, gently done. Botman. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Great ball if he can get there. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Kirkes forwards and with intent. Barnes. Hall. And here's Barnes. Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Simple. It's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a booking, always looked it. Joelinton. And here's Barnes. Joelinton. And that's a dangerous ball. Gakpo shifted upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Wirtz. Here's Mohamed Salah. It's a mighty effort! It just took too long getting forward.
Isak simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Gimares. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chow. Joelinton. Aim forwards. McAllister. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Gakpo played out wide. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Konate. Bruno Guimaraes, he's the guilty party there. Ball. That's McAllister. Kerkesh elects to cross. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. That is a great pick out. Always onto this. And the shot! It's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gravenberg. Salah picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crossing.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Surely now! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a measured ball. Lovely feet. Barnes. And he's well positioned. Willock! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk. Kerkez, driven forward, not pretty, but it gets the job done. McAllister have it back and can go again. And it's Salah. And here's Isak, played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Barnes shifted upfield. Willock. Now it's Gordon, showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Gakpo, and here's Isak. Isak! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Bruno Guimaraes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Needs a throw. Gravenberg. And it's Frimpong. Cross it goes, and it's hoisted clear. Joelinton aimed forwards, Van Dijk, and we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Shoots! Extraordinary.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Time for a change in personnel. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Chow is there, and he can get that clear. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lofted in. Chow getting this one clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ambitious ball here. Simple. Salah. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. That looks at Isaac! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chow clears it away. Chiesa. Bruno Guimaraes. Chow. Joelinton. Botman gently down. McAllister. Van Dijk aim forwards, and it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Now this could be a chance. Gordon. And they've got a throw. Here's Gordon. Trippier drives forward on the overlap. Oh, it's played into the area. Too much on that, it's gone out. That's a throw. Here's Barnes. It's Joelinton. Out towards the flank. Hall, and there's the header! Well, is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Van Dijk. Cuts out the supply. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Chiesa. McAllister. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Chiesa, Wirtz, out to the right, Frimpong, climbs up big! Cleared without complication. Wirtz, Mohamed Salah. Trippier forwards and with intent. Has a quick glance. And here's Barnes. And it's Hall. And it's played into the middle. Konate attempts a clearance. Joelinton. It's run loose here. Played into the middle. Kirkes. Chiesa. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mohamed Salah, now he's off and running. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barnes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Trippier plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Hall, now here's the delivery. Isak being hunted in packs.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. And it's played forward. Joelinton. And it's Guimaraes. This has gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's hoisted clear. It's really well manoeuvred. Linton. Paul shifted upfield. Linton. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Konate. Kerkesh. McAllister. Well, chasing the game, trailing by one. It's Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Botman. Over to the left. Barnes. He's shifting through the gears here. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Barnes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Gravenberg. Wirtz knocks it out wide. Tries a shot! Cleared away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Purring through the gears.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he spark a counter here? That's really well manoeuvred. Hope claims comfortably. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's tidy. And here's Barnes. Barnes delivers with wit. Konate can get it clear. Isak. And he welcomes it in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Linton. Aim forwards. Isak. Willock. So what can they make of this? Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Out to the left it goes. Chiesa. And it's Kerkesh. Now it's Chiesa. Wirtz. is fouled. He's gone direct. It's a loose ball. Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Trippier. Great run on the overlap here. Gravenberg, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tries to get it clear. It's Guimaraes. Gordon. Joelinton. Barnes. That's good play. Willock. Ekitike. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk makes the interception. Joelinton. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here's Willock. Ekitike. Could move up a gear here. It's Vitz. Mohamed Salah. And it's been taken short. So it's going to be another corner. It's a mighty effort! Botman gets good distance on it. And here's Mohamed Salah. Barnes moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? A probing pass. Gordon. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Trippier. McAllister. Vitz. Spread out to the left. Chow getting this one clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Linton. He's through, it's 1-on-1! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gravenberg. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Linton, Barnes, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Now who's going to be first to this? Chiesa, oh good spread. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. Willock made out towards the right wing. Here's Willock. Willock. And that has been clubbed away. Ball is over the line. He has found the way through. Barnes delivers the ball.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And that's been well dealt with. Frimpong shifted upfield. Botman, and the keeper's got it again. Bruno Guimaraes, played towards the other side. Wirtz. Frimpong. Wirtz. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hall. Barnes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hall, aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Here's McCann, chance! And that could have brought them level.
McAllister was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Gordon goes full steam down the flank. McAllister gets in to thwart him. Kerkez needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chiesa. McAllister, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Hall, and it's played forward.
can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Chiesa. And it's Vitz. Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Bruno Guimaraes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Linton. Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Chiesa. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chiesa made out to the left flank. McAllister.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barnes. Here's Willock. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Willock clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Moved on forwards. Chiesa. Vitz.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they can counter here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
Gordon! Oh, should have put that away.
That could get through very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Gravenberg, Konate, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the counter is on. Willock. And it's Hall. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Dyke clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van Dijk. Konate, aim forwards. He's through here. And he's there to get it away. Gravenberg.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's heaved it away. And it's Salah. Bradley. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Trippier, gently done. He's having a look round. Turns and goes back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
McAllister shifted upfield. Just 5 minutes remaining now. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. He's in! There's the shot! He can get that clear. Here's Joe Linton. Here's Willock. And he's Willock! Split-second reaction.
Willock clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Takes a shot! Paul. Botman. Chow. That's really well manoeuvred. Joelinton. Gordon. Oh, it's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chiesa. Kerkesh. He's found a way through. Cross goes in there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate, Gravenberg, McAllister, and it's Salah. Final seconds, this has to be it. That's very neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Liverpool. Aim forwards. They are right into last chance territory. And here's the chance to counter. Chiesa. And here's Wirtz. Chiesa. That has found him in acres of space. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ciao. Gently done. And he's away. Could be danger here. Willock! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's Salah. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. Bruno Guimaraes gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Gravenberg. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. That is lovely. That was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chiesa played through into space. Oh, nice touch. Needs a quality cross. Bradley's cross. That's an excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Trippier. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. For the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might